Good morning, folks, and welcome back to KJ's channel. Woke up to a wonderfully cold 23 or 24 below zero. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's warmed up now a little bit to 19 below zero. So we get the wood stove going. I had my little heater going down here before I came down to run. I have a meeting in Miles City this afternoon that I need to go down for. But other than that, it's going to be a pretty easy day. Let's run. One of the most common questions that I get living here in Jordan is, how do you survive in such cold weather? Well, there's a couple of answers for that. Depending on who is asking. A lot of times I like to joke and just say, well, we're tougher than you. But in reality, you spend a lot of time inside, or you are prepared. You know what to deal with. But let me explain a few things about the cold weather here. So let me go ahead and get the first and probably most important reason. Right now it is about 2 below zero and it's snowing. But as you can tell, I'm out here short sleeve. For a short period of time, I can do that. When it gets down extremely cold, they tell you not to be, expose your skin for more than so many minutes and all that good stuff. But the reason I can do that is because I'm trying to fix my wood thing here. I gotta be careful because the plastic will break in this cold. But anyway, the reason that I can do that is because there's a really low amount of humidity. So it's not bitterly cold unless the wind's blowing or you're out here for a little bit more time. And that really does make a difference, because you can layer up your clothes then and you stay really warm. So yesterday when it was below zero and I was shoveling at the church, I had on I had on about 4 layers of clothes, and I was plenty warm out there, and of course working a little bit made it a little bit different. So that's probably the most important one, is the lack of humidity. If it's humid in this cold, it's horrible. Another thing that seems kind of obvious, but is also very important to understand about surviving out here, this happens every year. There's some years that are worse than others, but it gets cold every winter here. So we're prepared for it. We have the right clothes. We know what to expect, and we plan for it. So that's why I have firewood stacked up. That's why we have the heavier clothes. And when I'm getting ready to drive down to Miles City, I do all of my pre-check on the vehicle, because breaking down in an extremely isolated place where you may not have another vehicle come for a while, you need to be prepared for what you're going to do. So I'm going to go around the car and make sure everything's good to go before I hit the road. made it to Miles City. I'll leave you with a couple final thoughts about living in this extreme environment. I said it happens every year, so people kind of get used to it, kind of know what to expect each year because it's coming. But we get used to it. Once it breaks off cold like this, people start to acclimate and they're used to it, which leads me to the final thing, and that is you just have to keep living. You can't just stop because the weather's bad. Now, I don't have livestock, so for me it's not as bad, but yeah, it'd be easy just to hunker down in the house and not do anything, but that doesn't work. So that just doesn't work. People have to get stuff done. You have to keep going. So yeah, that's it. Well, I'm finally getting here to the clinic, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.